Alright, so we are ice camping. And he is smelt jigging. And we got a line down the bottom there with my homemade jaw jacker. Ready to go with a little bell on it, as you see. He jigged up a handful of smelts that I've put in the bucket here for safekeeping for tomorrow. What do you think?
Ready for tomorrow.
What'd you catch today?
I caught a nice, well, a little laker.
A little laker, but what?
First laker
11,
through the ice.
11 incher?
Yeah. First laker through the ice, though.
First laker through the ice. We have the Jackery right now powering the diesel heater, which is, that's the hot air coming in. This is the air going back out through the heater. Running, I don't even know what time we got here, but we still got 93% battery. And this thing will just run forever. 16 watts I'm pulling, that's it right now. 53.9 hours left on this Jackery. And I still have, I don't know, I probably have another 1.5 gallons of diesel. So we probably run for 2.5 to 3 straight days out here at this rate. We'll see how warm it gets in here tonight. Right now I'm pretty warm and I have my jacket on, so I'm getting ready to probably pull that off, and I'm going to be cooking here soon some burgers. So little man's throwing a smelt. Oh, let's see them smelts.
Oh, well, he's fine.
We definitely got to add a little bit of water there, but we got some shiners in there from earlier that we picked up, and we're jigging up these smelts, so we're going to be using them in the morning.
There's at least a dozen in there now.
And I'm going to add some
They're all
water to
perfect
that for
size,
sure.
too.
But they're ready to rock for the morning. Hopefully get some more Lakers. I know there's salmon in here too, and there's a bunch of trout. So we'll see what happens. There's browns in here, there's rainbows, there's brookies, there's Lakers, there's salmon.
I hope you catch
We're going to see what happens.
I hope you
Salmon?
catch salmon.
Salmon for you.
Salmon for me.
Salmon for you. All right, let's hope that little jaw jacket goes off. If something happens in the middle of the night, I'll get the video out, let you know what's going on. I'm going to cook some burgers here shortly. All right, well, we're firing up some burgers. Get them burgers in the pan. I decided I'm going to be a fat boy and have an extra one, so these two are just about done. The old Market, no, I think these are Walmart specials the wife picked up. Angus bacon and aged cheddar, baby. What do you think of that? Why don't you catch the smell for the people while
I'm
they're watching?
trying to. They're
Ready?
not
Let's
going.
go. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, you guys probably can't see the screen, unfortunately, but he's got, so, the way it works on this phone, you're not going to see it, right where my finger is at the bottom, everything that's above here, those are all smelt. So, heater's still ripping, we ain't burned much, 91% left on the battery, and 16 watts. We got 52 hours left still.
Why I'm not catching anything.
He ain't got no bait.
Nope.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no bait on it. Well, we're going to dip into these burgers here. I got some cheese to go on. We're going to put provolone on them bad boys tonight. Right there. A little provolone action. Fishing was slow today. To be expected. These lake trout lakes, they don't hammer. They're always slow, generally speaking, but we're all having a good time. We're camping it up. I think, personally, in the morning, the bite's going to be better. We did have a bunch of lake trout right at, like, the last hour of daylight tonight, chasing our baits around. Austin caught the one, which you'll see. We're having fun. We're ice fishing, right? We're ice camping, ice fishing.
Yep.
The diesel heater's ripping. I will bring you guys outside here and show you the diesel heater shortly and show you what I did different this year than last year. What I'm doing different than what I've done different with like Rory and stuff in the past and myself, which is the addition of that right there, which is that's the intake hose right there. So I got obviously we got the hose down there coming in. That's our heat coming in. And that's the intake. So what it's doing is it's recirculating the air that's already in here. So it's using the warmer air and it's reheating that air coming in, so it's more efficient. And I don't know if it's just me, probably because I had the solar panel hooked up today, which I haven't had hooked up in the past. The last, it didn't kick on till like, what it was like at 95% when it kicked on today, buddy?
Yeah.
So the solar panel didn't kick on till the Jackery was down to like 95%. And I think that had something to do with the temperature, because Jackery has a safety in it where it won't charge if it's under a certain temperature. So it may have been that, but it also might have been because there was no like, hadn't been really used yet. So I don't know if it had to get down to that 95% before the solar panels started charging. So, however, I got them hooked up and those are rocking. Well, it's I forget if they're 30. Forget if it's 100 and so, I forget the wattage on the solar panel out there, but I'll show it to you tomorrow, the one that I picked up. So far, that's been a great little solar panel. I would like to have two of them because I can run two off of this Jackery. It's got two hookups for it, so I could get the double the wattage coming in, which would be nice. So, like, honestly, if I brought enough diesel with me, I could probably literally run for 3, 4, 5, 6 days indefinitely if I really wanted to. But I'll show you all that stuff later on. Right now, I'm going to flip this burger one more time so it don't burn, and stay tuned because tomorrow we're going to slam the fish, right, buddy?
Yeah.
What are you going to catch tomorrow?
A
Couple of
salmon.
keepers, right?
Yeah, a couple of keepers. Hopefully a salmon.
All right. And I'm getting a text right now from Welcome to Canada. Because we are 5 seconds from Canada right now fishing. But that could just be the service they're trying to hook me up with here. But stay tuned. I'm going to flip these burgers. We're going to have a quick dinner here, and then we're going to chillax. So we'll talk to you guys in a bit. We'll see you probably in the morning unless something happens with that bad boy over there. Right down there. That needs to go off. Hoping there's a burbot in here. Later. Oh my God. I had to show you. Steaming, slammingly good burger right here. Oh. She even got the buns with the, what are they, sesame seed buns?
Uh-huh.
Man, this is good. What do you think of yours?
It's pretty good. I mean, I get to fish while I'm eating, so I'm pretty happy.
I was just missing pickles, pickles, onions, mustard, ketchup, lettuce. Yeah, all the fun stuff. They're good burgers.
The next morning.
Austin just caught a keeper on the Laker on the. Hey, put some light on so I can see. Dang, man, there he is over there on the freaking homemade jaw jacker over there. Woke us up. Well, not really. We were literally just kind of getting up, but the bell went off, and I'm like, "Did you hit that?" And he said, "No." And fish on.
Yeah, I was like,
And he was hand lining him. I was yelling at him because the line was wrapped around the thing. So, get another smelt down there.
Yeah, I get it.
That's awesome. Bonk him in the head, and we'll give him the Chuck Norris.
Yep.
And we'll take him home. What do you think of that, kid? It's pretty awesome. So, I got the solar panels on top of the Eskimo right now, pulling in like 34, 35 watts. And the diesel heater's only running on 9 watts right now because I have it on its lowest setting. Got a couple of these bad Larrys on the ice. What do you think of that, dude? And yeah, everything's running good, everything's going well. Been a pretty good success, pretty frosty morning though. As you can tell, we got frost on the rod locker, frost on everything. Diesel heater's ripping. This has been pretty good. It's been a fun trip. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Look at that sun coming up over there. Oh, that's bright. You have fun?
Yeah.
How many Lakers you catch so far?
I got 3.
Got 3 today. Got 1 last night on the jig rod before we went to bed. That was a smaller one. Got 1 just at sunrise right on the jaw jacker. Oh, the homemade jaw jacker Dad made, huh?
Yeah.
Just had what for breakfast?
Pancakes and
Some more cheddar brats.
more cheddar brats.
We like those cheddar brats. So yeah, everything's been sweet so far.
It's been a good day.
Drinking myself a caffeine-free Pepsi here. Wake me up this morning. And not that caffeine-free would wake me up. But that was all I had to drink. So that or water, and the water was half frozen. So, but we're having a good time, and we're gonna try to get a bigger one. We'll see. Maybe we might set up like 2 or 3 more traps out here. But check out that view. That is a view. We are the only ones on the lake this morning.
Oh no, there's one over there.
But won't someone else show up? Ah, he's coming out. We got one guy coming out now. Look at that. He's pulling himself his way on out here. So that's awesome. Stay tuned. Maybe we'll catch some more fish. Get it out of the ice and set the hook because he's trying hard to pull that. Set it and get him. Got him?
Yep. Oh, this one feels a little better.
Don't horse him. And if he's got to take line, let him take line.
I got big head shakes.
Nicer one. Go easy, go easy.
He's coming like that.
That's a better fish, huh? Yeah, dude, that's a nice one. Beautiful laker, dude.
It's gonna count to your limit because I can't.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hold
Look
him
how
up.
pretty that fish is.
He's full of smelt. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Hold him right up. Let me see him.
I can't. Strong.
Oh, they're crazy, aren't they?
That's strong. This is a pretty fish.
That's awesome, bud.
That's one really pretty fish.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Sweet. Here, you want the, what do you call it? Get the hook out.
Yeah. Like him.
Put your spool in the water for now.
Biggest one yet.
What'd you get?
The biggest laker yet.
That's a nice one.
That's
Pretty
a nice
fish.
fish.
They bleed like crazy when you stick them in the roof of the mouth. But he looks good to go.
Yeah, he's good.
Nice. Sweet, man.
That's awesome.
Maybe shallower is better right now.
That was right below the ice.
There's only like 8 feet of water here, you know.
That was right below the ice.
Yeah, so is mine over there. I'm gonna go check it.
Yeah, I double checked that.
We'll see what's going on. Crazy. What'd you do? Get one on the jig pole?
I got one on the jig.
They seem to all be about the same size in here, though.
Yeah. They're healthy fish, though.
Cool. Let them on go. Nice. What'd you get them on that time?
Tube, white tube.
Little white tube strikes again. Nice. Get a big one now. You need like a 20 pounder.
He shot up straight from the bottom. I saw him just blow up on it.
Awesome. Can you smell it on the screen?
No.
Just the
Unfortunate.
laker.
Yep.
Well, we got some traps out now. We'll see what happens. I just set out 3 more. I just set 3 more traps out, so I got 5, and he's got what? 3 out plus the jaw jacker. So 4 total, and a jigging rod going. So hopefully we get some more action. Stay tuned. This is rough living. He is jigging up more smelt because we're out, because we used them all for bait this morning. They seem to be hitting the smelt much better than the shiners, which to be expected. And I'm enjoying the sun rays, sitting here watching him with the traps behind me in the shack, and just admiring these beauteous mountains over here. We are literally half a mile, not even, from Canada. Some of you may or may not know the lake we're on, but it is a beauty. Check that out. Very, very nice scenery today. So I'm enjoying this Sunday for sure. See if we can't catch a bigger laker. We're still working on it. We got a total. How many did you get now? 6. 6 lake trout. That's pretty good. For those of you that lake trout fish, you know that laker fishing can be pretty slow. We're not crushing any big ones by any means, but 6 lake trout is pretty good. So hopefully we can whack another one. He caught that last one on that white tube. That was cool. I might give you one more full-on run around tour of the shack before I break everything down today. And then I might even cook another hamburger up before we head out. Have that for lunch, because they were so good, even without ketchup and mustard, because I chunked on that one. And I think we're going to hit the road and head home so we can spend the rest of the afternoon with the fam after we unpack. The worst part. But it was worth it, I think. So, a lot of fun. Little man had a good time. No complaints. Stay tuned. If we get a big one, you'll see it. Never know. Peace. Well, he just finished gutting out his catch. Rinsing them out there. I'm gonna be packing up. We got 2-man limit. Not too shabby. I let him man my traps, even though none of mine went up. He did all the work today, that's for sure. Wound up with 7 Lakers total, 2 on the jig, and 4 on traps. What do you think?
No. 5 on traps.
5 on traps, yes, you're right. Take that back.
I'm happy. Today was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day. Fun catching them on the
Jig. Yeah.
jig, though, huh? But they'll be good down the pan there. We'll get them home and gutted them out and got them all ready to rock. So away we go. All right, so a quick tour here, one more time. This is the new silver, a Savell, I should say, diesel heater that I just picked up. This thing rips. It's 5 to 8 kilowatts, so it's doing the job, man. It got down last night. It got easily down last night till like, I think it was somewhere around 11. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my dang thermometer with me, because usually I have an indoor-outdoor that I set up in the shack and outside, but I forgot it. So I know we were scheduled to get down about 11, and geez, that wind's taking my breath away. It's still so cold out here. But I think it got down colder. I think it was probably closer to 8 degrees last night. No gelling issues, no problems with it, how it was running. I probably ran it at about half last night because of how cold it was, maybe a little more than half. And I bet you it was close to 55 degrees or so in the shack last night. I could have let it rip a little more than that, but I decided to just kind of see how I did with that. And I didn't want to kick through a ton of the fuel, which I probably burned through a gallon. It's been running since yesterday at, I don't know, I turned it on probably around, I guess it was probably close to 2 p.m. And I've run it since from 2 p.m. till now. It's going on noontime here. So almost 24 hours. And I think I've done a total, I might have burned 1.25 gallons of diesel. That's really not that bad. This morning when I got up, we woke up, I did rip it on high for probably an hour in there just to kind of get things heated up and going good. So, and I'm ripping it on high right now because as we're getting ready to pack up and head out, I like to burn all the carbon and the crap that's in there out. They say that if you do run it on low or not on high, it's best to kind of let it rip when you can on high for a while. So right now I'm letting it roll on high. I'll probably let it roll on high here for 20 minutes, half an hour or so to burn off all the carbon that's in there. So for the next trip, I shouldn't have any issues. I did bring propane with me as backup, and I had that ready to go just in case we had issues last night, but I did not. All I take with me for diesel is this little 2-gallon right there, and I filled the diesel heater itself up about halfway because I didn't want splashing diesel everywhere. And now that I think about it, it's probably only about 1 gallon of fuel that I burned from yesterday to today because I only put 0.5 gallon in there. I think that's a 1-gallon tank in this Silvel diesel heater. So that is the diesel heater. The Outbreak 450 XD Eskimo shack, insulated shack here has been killer. I am running solar panels, as you see up top. Right now, I think I'm charging it like 50 something watts, 60 watt, I don't know, somewhere in that vicinity. I don't remember how many watts these solar panels are altogether, but it usually runs like 20 to 30 under what they're rated for. I think peak is like somewhere around, I'm not 100% sure, but I know that the temperature range for these is 10 degrees, negative 10 degrees Celsius up to 65 Celsius. So they're kind of sensitive, temperature sensitive too. But it's been working good for me, so I can't complain. It's ripping that thing up right now. We got down to about 51% on the Jackery between yesterday and this morning. But I'm going to walk you in the shack and show you exactly what's going on right now. So check it out. Don't have any lights on in here, so I'm going to open this up here. Bear with me. It is cooking hot in here right now. So right now I'm currently 63 watts coming in, and it's taking out 35 with 62% battery. So even at that, with the diesel heater on full rip, it's still charging at a rate of like 30 or so watts right now, which is awesome. So like I said, if I was to spend many nights out here, as long as I had enough fuel and decent sun during the day, or decent charging. Now, I personally, if I was going to stay another night or two, would shut this right off. If not run it like on dead low, I'd probably just shut it right off, because when the sun hits these insulated shacks during the day, you really don't need to run them. So I could just charge the Jackery back up and essentially put it back to 75-80% battery and run another night, 2 nights, 3 nights, however long I decided. If I ever decide to get another solar panel, because I can run 2 off of this, or stage them indefinitely, I could stay out as long as I had the fuel and or a source to go get the fuel. I could just run on the wheeler at some places I go and get diesel or whatever. So that's awesome. The cots, I have Coleman over here. This is a Coleman cot that I've had now for this is my 2nd season here with it. Awesome little cot. We've been running those. I bought a piece of memory foam for myself because I like to be comfortable, and I think it was a twin size. I just cut it in half. I'm running some LED lights, as you see here. These things are pretty cool. I run these off of a small Anker battery that lasts a couple days. I have 2 of them, but I'll get at least a day out. If I run them on the dim setting, I can get even longer. What else? The detector over there, CO detector, whatever, that's a must for all camping. You never know, even with the diesel heaters. What I love about this thing, I just picked this up last year. This is a little fan / light. This blows the heat from up top down while you're sleeping. This is awesome. Makes a huge difference whether you're doing the diesel heater or you have propane. So that's a huge deal. Little man's cot is it's not a Coleman, it's a knockoff that I've had for a while. I kind of started off with that one. It's not really weight rated for me. It's ideal for him. Works out perfect. And as you see, with 2 cots here in this setup, with a big bin in the middle over there between us, all the crap set up on there for the diesel heater. I have a ton of room here for us. There's actually a hole in the ice, which you can't see right here, that I've covered up with this mat. We ran 2 tarps plus the puzzle pieces last night, which cover everything up nice and keeps it insulated so you don't get a ton of melt and you're not sliding around everywhere. But as you see, I'm sitting here on this cot. We at night sit right on the cots and fish. Right there I drill a hole by the door, and we put my homemade or DIY jaw jacker in that hole, which is what Austin caught a Laker on this morning, which is pretty cool. Right at sunrise, we left it down there, figuring maybe there'd be a cusk or something come by last night, but didn't happen. As soon as we hit sunrise, the action started picking up and that thing went off. That was cool. He caught a Laker on there. So very fun 2 days of ice fishing, ice camping. I've had a blast with him. I plan on doing much more of this and even upgrading some more gear as years go on. I would like to pick up either the 650 or the 850 XD. I think that having that little bit extra room will be nice, especially if I have the girls decide they do want to come out and ice camp with us. It'll be nice to have the extra space to put the extra cots. Have one area to fish and cook, and the other area to just kind of hang out and rest up and sleep, put the cots up. So, but yeah, man, these walk-in style doors, as you see, he just came in, are really nice. They make a huge difference bringing gear and stuff out, in and out. And that's what we're about to do now. So we're gonna pack up here, stop putting things away, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I didn't get a lot of the actual catches on video, but I think for me that this was more about watching him catch some Lakers. I've caught plenty of Lakers in my life. He has never caught one other ice fishing other than when he was out with my buddy Rory on his boat. He caught a couple of small ones. So this has been fun. There's a lot bigger fish, I'm sure, in here than what we got, but they were all nice little average size Lakers, 18 inches, 18, 19 inch Lakers, which will be perfect for taking some home for the table. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed, think about doing so. We appreciate the views, likes, all that stuff. And for now, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Video cut out, so this is the outro. Peace out.
Well, I'm heading down the lake so I can get some bass. Calling in to work and they can kiss my hat. I don't even care what they say to me. I'm backing up my truck and I'll be there by 3. Good Lord knows it is getting to me. Yeah, I'm packing up my truck and I'll be there by 3. Yeah. I don't even care if I catch a bluegill, just something.